Hey, Uncle Eddie the Tool Guy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since we've been here. So I thought I'd come out here and make a video for you. Now, I do want to talk about briefly how we are going to reformat this channel. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing technical stuff, doing step-by-step instruction. There are 1,000 other YouTubers out there doing that. I want this to be more one-on-one, hanging out in the shop with your Uncle Eddie. We'll talk about things that we like to talk about, hunting and cars and Winchester rifles, things like that. You know, things that you're not going to hear a lot about on other YouTube channels. We're not going to talk about vegan shoe shopping or getting clubs at the getting bottles at the club or anything like that, or Drake's newest CD. All right, that's not what we're here talking about today. What I'm going to actually talk to you guys today about, though, is how when you tear down a motor or an engine, because I know there's a little bit of a riff in the automotive community of what the difference is. But anyway, whatever, I'm going to say engine. When you tear down an engine, it will actually tell you a story, much like how evidence will tell an investigator and a jury a story about what happened at a crime scene. So for the purpose of this video, what we have is we have a 302 Ford engine. Came out of a 1968 Bronco. When I tore down the other side, I've already torn it down and cleaned it and stuff, so it doesn't do me any good showing to you. I'm just going to tell you what happened. When I tore down the other side, I noticed that somebody had used a silicone RTV sealant and tried to glue the head gasket. When I tore this side apart, I noticed that they did not use any kind of RTV sealant to glue the head gaskets. The other thing I've noticed is the other side didn't have as much carbon deposits on the combustion chambers here. So what that tells me is that on the other side, there was a problem that the other owner was trying to diagnose and wasn't able to, and I think that's why they pulled the engine out and replaced the whole engine. So what now I need to do is, after seeing this, I need to go back and look at the other side and see what the problem is. If there's a crack, if there is, I need to maybe put a straight edge on the surface and make sure the surface is nice and flush. There could be 100 other things. But what led me to see that is when I took the other side apart, I noticed the silicone gasket, and that was my first clue. That was my first evidence that there was something different, there was something wrong. Then when I tore this part, I can see that this is heavily carbonated. Now, where that makes a difference is because the faulty head gasket, or the other side is having a problem, the coolant is actually getting into the combustion chambers, and it's cleaning out the combustion chambers, and that's why the other side is cleaner. So that's what I said. I need to go back now and look and see what's causing that problem. Was it the head gasket? Was it something in there wrong? Is there a crack? Is there something I need to look for more serious? It could be the guy just didn't know what he was doing, and here we are. That's the other thing. Why it's important to follow the evidence and do a little mini investigation before doing what we call firing the parts cannon. Firing the parts cannon is basically, you hear it all the time. I hear this all the time. Well, on my cousin's car, take a deep breath. I hate hearing that. Because every car is different. Every scenario is different. There could be 1,000 different reasons why your car is making this noise and why your cousin's car is making the noise. Well, it was a ball joint on my cousin's car. Well, yeah, but on your car, it's the idler arm. So that's why you're swerving all over the road. Anyway, you can tell what some of my pet peeves are. Anyway, so that's why it's important to follow the evidence and see what's going on, so you're not throwing good money after bad, and you're not doing it a bunch of times. You're not repairing the same thing over and over again. So anyway, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit us with that like button there, or what other YouTubers say smash that like button. Go ahead and leave us a comment if you agree with me. If you don't, I don't really care. You could still give me a comment down there, and if you have anything to add, go ahead and say it. Anyway, I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can go ahead and follow me there. But yeah, thank you for watching.